Network Security Architecture and Analysis. Configuring my new Ubiquiti Network and Home Lab for network monitoring and analysis. The goal of the presentation: to show how a new homeowner can build a secure, scalable, and highly available network using Ubiquiti UDM Pro SE Pro Max 16 PoE switch, PoE security cameras, wired access points, Proxmox virtualization cluster, and a dedicated monitoring system using Security Onion and SIEM. Utilize the existing Cat5e wired system with added Cat6 or Cat6a cables. Why this matters? Modern homes are becoming small enterprises. IoT devices, virtual labs, home servers, remote workstations, and cloud services require professional security architecture. Security objectives I will focus on: confidentiality, protect home data, cameras, servers, storage, etc. Integrity, prevent unauthorized modification. Availability, keep critical systems, cameras, home lab, internet up and redundant. Segmentation, limit blast radius if a device is compromised. Monitoring and alerting, detect intrusions in real time. Zero trust mindset. Wired backbone strategy, more stable than Wi-Fi and faster bandwidth for servers, and lower latency for gaming and voice over internet protocol. The home has an old 5E data cable system I will integrate into the setup. I added two Cat6a lines from the living room into the basement. The ONT is set up in the living room, and I want the gateway and switches to be in the garage, which is in the basement. I ran the two lines from the gateway in the garage, and that will send the connection up to the living room, which will then connect the bedroom, guest room, and living room. I will run an access point from inside the home into the garage into the Pro Max switch. I will configure a Raspberry Pi with Pi-hole with Suricata for IDS and DNS SQL. Lastly, I have to configure the Ring app and security devices connected to the Ring base. Key components to consider: VLAN segmentation for traffic isolation, wired backbone Cat6a for long-term support, can also run higher speeds other than 1G, Proxmox cluster for servers, virtual machines and containers, dedicated monitoring node connected to a mirror port, and PoE cameras for CCTV. With this setup, if the TV or Ring camera gets hacked, the attacker cannot pivot into your lab or main home network. In the first pick, I ran two Cat6a wires from the living room into the garage. In the second pick, I built a small media network room to place servers and network gear into. I added an electrical line for the gear, UPSs, and improvements in the future. I have just moved into the home, and this is where I currently am at with my media network room setup. I ran the Ethernet lines from the access points, ONT, security cameras, and living room into the media room, and all that's left is for me to complete the construction of the room and set up the gateway, Pro Max switch, firewalls, Pi-hole, and the rest of the setup. Along with my knowledge from these courses, I am also utilizing ChatGPT to help with the control access lists and firewall rules. In conclusion, so far everything is coming along well. I hoped to complete the job before this presentation was due, but the move was pretty hectic and I ran out of time. Thank you.